model buddies and fellow collector friends, welcome back to Mörbid Reports. Today I'm reporting live from the planet of the apes. I just came out right of one of the apes cornfields, and let me tell you, we are really close to the ape city here, and I just need to hurry up before those goddamn dirty apes discover me here robbing one of their cornfields. So NECA has already released series 1 of their classic Planet of the Apes series, and in today's episode we take a look at those figures and my self-made dioramas. So let's hurry up. Let us first talk about the packaging. NECA decided to make a new packaging. It's not a blister card or a clamshell. It's something like a small box, and in my point of view it upgrades the figures because they also look very nice if you put them on display in unboxed condition. So I really liked this new packages. First diorama I'm gonna show you is my diorama for the Gorilla Soldier figure, and this work was very different compared to my previous Predator dioramas, because if you take a look at the movie, you see the astronauts that crash landed and they walk through the desert until they discover this so-called jungle, which is much more like an oasis in the middle of the desert. And that's why I needed to use much more brighter colors, because it's much more sandy here, and the trees also need to look dried up and not like a tropical jungle. Of course we have some greens and plants here and there, but it is much more dry than other dioramas I made before. About the figures. The figures are very, very nice and detailed. I really love them. There's so much detail, and also the paint job is very, very nice in my point of view. He also has this little stick here to beat up some humans. Some time ago I started to build 1:6 scale dioramas, but meanwhile I prefer smaller dioramas because it's real fun to do them and try to put as much as possible detail in those smaller scale dioramas. That's really a competition. Next one in line is Cornelius. This diorama is inspired by an old model kit from Adar. It was the Zero model kit, and it came with a familiar diorama, and I used this idea to create my own diorama. Again, I used a lot of transparent dirt colors to make it all really old and like real stone. You also have a lot of cracks in the walls and some little accessories here and there all around this diorama. The Cornelius figure is also very, very, very nice. Just look at this face, it's amazing. Also all the joints are strong. The material is also very strong, so you don't have the problem that those figures may fall over from your shelf or something like that. And if you take a close look here, you can see those roots growing through the cracks of the wall. And if you take a look at pictures of old temples or ruins in the jungle, you often see that the roots of those trees grow through the walls, and that's what I wanted to recreate here. And this is my Dr. Seuss diorama. It has the most accessories and details. Again, we have some roots here and there. And a lot of stuff here. A funny side note is that those stuff was made for a horse farm placing, and it's not really in scale with those figures, but we have some corn here, which I told you earlier in this review. The door exactly looked like we have seen it in the movies. I used some stills and recreated the doors. Also a lot of surface. I hope you enjoyed my review, and see you next time.